these are messages of what to release during this lunar eclipse. Before I get started on a mantra, take what resonates, leave the rest. Know that tarot tells a story, it does not write it. You do. You're the author of your life. I'm here to help you tell it as your tarot reader. Let me turn that down. And if you would like a personal, not a collective reading, you can contact me on my website. The link to book is down below in the description or in my profile bio. Right now I'm having a lunar eclipse sale, and I am keeping that open until tomorrow at midnight. It's my little gift to you if you are feeling especially fraught or stressed or any type of angst right now, because some people are with these cosmic energies, then that is my gift to you this full moon. I do something every full moon cycle, so that's my full moon gift to you this month. All right, let's get started, shall we? Your mantra is have faith in your dreams. If you're getting downloads right now, they're especially potent waxing crescent moon. Have faith in your dreams, especially during Pisces season. Okay, bottom of the deck is a personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. All right, and yeah, full moon, this is the end of a cycle. So whatever manifestations we set forth at the beginning of the month, let's close it out. Let's close it out. All right, I'm going to pull from the Heart's Hidden Secrets Oracle card deck. If you want to skip past this straight into the tarot, you can. Do what you want. I'm not here to tell you what to do. All right, Oracle card. What are the Oracle messages during Blood Moon? What does the collective need to know during Blood Moon? One day, someday, somewhere, another time. So this could be just a matter of timing, whether it was supposed to not happen during our lifetime, but another lifetime. Bottom of the deck, withdrawn, single, lonely, solitary. There's someone out there that's like, where is my person? Where is my person? Why am I getting that message? Lusting, forbidden, non-committal, sexual energy. Is someone attached to a femme fatale? Enticing, but is it worth it? And then second chance. Oh no, Mercury retrograde, much reconciliation, making amends, opportunity. What do we need to release? We need to release, if they come back for some more, part 2 or 3 or 4, then what do you need to release in this connection? If you don't want to release them, then what patterns do you need to release so that you don't repeat that cycle? All right, if those messages resonate with you, then this reading is for you. Let's get started. Pisces, what do you need to release during this Blood Moon? What do you need to release? I'm going to pull 12 cards for the 12th house. That is you. These cards are so bent out of shape, so we'll see what comes out. But like, I really like working with this deck right now. There are certain times that I work better with a certain deck, and that's just, it is what it is. 12 cards. Here we go. Your collective energy. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here we go, Pisces. What do you need to release? You need to release some type of heartbreak. Ugh, this is going to make me cry. Rejection. To release this pain that you're holding on to, Pisces. Release that pain. Because you are. 3 of Swords. 3 of Swords is Gemini energy. I think you're going to be releasing some heartbreak, especially during Mercury retrograde, because Gemini, sorry, that's not Gemini. Gemini, 3rd house. Okay, that's why I was thinking of Gemini, which is ruled by Mercury. It's also it could also speak to Cancer, which is the intuitive sign. Someone is, it's like an internal type of heartbreak. You're not really displaying it on the outside. That's a special message for someone. We have the Empress. This is what to let go. Knight of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles. Oh, gosh. What to release? 3 of Pentacles. There you go. There's the Gemini energy. And the Ace of Wands. Why? Why do you need to release this when it was so good? When it was so good. What do you need to release? This could also speak to like release that heartbreak, because what's coming in is so much better for you. The Empress energy, Taurus, Libra. But I'm looking at it like this is what you need to release. And that's what's heartbreaking about it, is because this was everything you could have wanted, Pisces. This was headed towards a relationship, like you thought you were in a relationship. There was a lot of care and love, taking care of each other. It was mutual. Okay, so it didn't feel like one-sided. There's a lot of communication between you two. You could have dealt with a Taurus, but heavy earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This could have been someone that, I don't know, just a very steady energy, Pisces. I think you need to let go that this is not going, you're not going to have a fresh start with this person. Why does Pisces need to let this go if it was so good? The Emperor. There's some part of this connection that made you feel like powerless, that you were almost like submitting to this relationship. Yeah, the Seven of Wands connected to the Emperor. It's like, even though you knew it felt good to you, and there was a promise of it heading towards a commitment or even a marriage, it did make you feel powerless. And it was like you were trying to push away the reasonable, things that were lining up that this couldn't be. Tell me more about the Seven of Wands. I feel like someone was almost in denial about how powerless it made you. Wow. That Ace of Pentacles. You wanted this so bad. We have 2 Pentacles. I feel like what is strong here is one day, someday, somewhere, another time. It was just really bad timing. There is this pull towards a second chance, a renewal of this connection. But I think the more that you hold on to the hope that this second chance is going to come in as quickly as you want it to, it's just going to delay things even further. The Ace of Cups. How do you reconcile with that though, Pisces? How do you reconcile with something that's telling you, look at that, 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment, how good a relationship could be, and yet you have to let it go. If you love it, let it go, and it will come back. If it's meant for you, then it will come back. But there's something here where it's just like, better to have loved and lost than not have loved at all. Because there's nothing here where it felt like it was negative. It was just something that you loved, and now you need to release it. Release it back. But I do feel like this person, this is not the last time you will hear from this person. And moving forward, whether they do come back or you find another relationship, because you have 3 Pentacles here, this is going to be an everlasting love for you. I would be surprised if it doesn't turn into a marriage. That's what I have for you, Pisces. I have strong earth energy. Aries, Taurus, Libra. All right. Ooh. Holy moly. Crazy what you need to release. Fits so good. It fits so good. And yet, life, being a human is so hard. Why? All right, let's move on to Aries. Aries, let's do this. All right, Aries, what do you need to release right now? Let's not make it as hard as Pisces. What do you need to release, Aries? Release me. Hurry, hurry, love, come to me. Huh, huh. I think I just blended two songs together. Da, 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 da. All right, one card for the first house set is you. If y'all remember that song, then you're part of my generation. 1, collective energy. Judgment, rebirth. Okay, you understand. You're over the hump. You understand, you're having faith in your dreams. Why something came to be. Someone is fighting with a lover. The love of your life. Oh, got some tense words happening right now. Page of Swords, the Ten of Swords. This feels like a petty type of energy. Like someone said hurtful things without even thinking about like what they needed to say. Because the Page of Swords is a message, but I feel like it almost comes off like premature from a younger energy or more immature energy. But then we have the Death card, which then follows the Judgment. So I feel like you have a more of an understanding, even if it's like, even if it was your person that said something out of spite, said something petty that was meant to hurt you, roles can be reversed. You're looking at it from another light and even sympathizing or empathizing with your person because you do have a lot of love for them. It's almost as if like when you're in a fight, you just want to hug them and say, I love you, and reassure them. You're growing from the situation. If you're learning to release this connection altogether and walk away from it, which, I don't know, are you meant to walk away from this fight? Whether it's platonic or romantic, Aries. No, I feel like that's a maybe. Page of Pentacles, but there's still a lot of growing to do. I feel like the energy still feels immature as far as finding each other's love language, finding each other's communication styles. You're growing from it because we got 2 pages, but then the Death card is killing something off, not literally, but killing a part of yourself that needs to evolve and needs to grow. In other words, we need to release old patterns, things that kept us from reaching a higher frequency, a better understanding of ourselves. Therefore, we have a better understanding of other people and how we connect to them. That's what you need to let go. Yeah. And I see this opening up lines of communication in a way that you haven't. Like maybe you're more forgiving. Maybe you're more humble in your approach. Maybe you're able to listen to your person. Am I on here? Yeah, I'm on. Okay, so maybe you're able to listen to people in a way that you haven't before. And because you're switching up your communication and the way that you can connect and understand people, it helps them feel at ease with you. It helps them feel more comfortable and more open to be vulnerable instead of coming at you with this pettiness, coming at you if you were combative with this person, the person on your mind or the people around you in general, they're not going to be as combative. They're not going to be spicy with you, and it's going to allow you to have thriving relationships, healthier relationships, and ultimately a better relationship with self. So I like this for you. This was a much better reading than the Pisces reading. Sorry, Pisces. But it does come with addressing this Ten of Swords. This Ten of Swords is Gemini energy. I keep on saying this, that Gemini is going to be especially agitated during Mercury retrograde because that's its ruling planet. And let me just make sure. Yeah, it is. So the planet of logic, communication, intellect. Sometimes with that air energy, air signs, they're so smart, too smart for their own good. And so they're able to use kind of their understanding of language to manipulate, even to cut under like low blows, things like that, and say things that are below the belt and hurt people. They know how to hurt people and to push buttons. Because they're that sly, they're that smart. But it's like, how, that's not doing me any good. That's putting a wrench in the relationships that I want to grow old with. So don't push people away because of this communication style. Like, everyone has their own baggage and their own things that they need to work on, and that's yours. And if this is not you, then leave it. If this is the people that you're dealing with, then you need to release those people so that they don't overstep your boundaries. That's what I have for yours. Scorpio, heavy Scorpio. Anything else? Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. All right. All right, Aries. Blessings, blessings. Hugging you through YouTube. Let's move on. Let's move on to Taurus. Taurus, what do you need to release? What do you need to release? I just snuffed out. Oh no, hopefully that's not an omen. Let me relight that for you. Let me relight that spark for you. I like talking poetic. Oh, talking in metaphor. Here we go. All right, Taurus. Oh my gosh. Taurus. Let me speak to Taurus. Venus retrograde, by the way, in Pisces. Are you feeling it yet? Are you going back to the ex yet? I'm just kidding. That's a terrible joke. It's a terrible joke. Don't mind me. All right. Second house. 1, 2. This is your collective energy. The sun. Good. Yay. So if we're talking about lunar eclipse and astrology, the fact that the Earth's shadow, right? The moon, the Earth, and the sun are all aligning. That is partial eclipse for you. Okay, so part of your illumination, your happiness right now, your joy is being affected, being pulled by the lunar eclipse and what you need to release so that you can be happy. This is Leo energy, so this is self-love or your ego. Give me one more. Someone could be moving away from a home or redoing their home. This could be planning your future for a home. What you need to release, though, is, tell me more. There's a lot of travel here, Taurus. What do you need to release? So in order for you to look towards the future, which I think that's what you need right now, you almost need to let go of something that you've been too scared to say out loud or too scared to realize. This is like a self-actualization message for you of something that you've dreamt of. This could be in a dream or this could be in a vision, like on a vision board, but you've like kept it to yourself. And I think you need to release that, because in order for you to have this home or engagement, what you've been thinking of, like your dream home, because I do see a lot of planning and a lot of thinking about aspirations, about what does my dream home look like? Who do I need to fill it with? You know, thinking about marriage even. I think you've been thinking about someone in particular, the one that got away, that wish come true. And it's saying to release that right now, because Taurus, you do keep on looking at some option where it's this person, the situation left you. And I still feel like you dream about them. This could be a strong masculine fire energy, or this could be you. You were extremely attracted to this person. You were drawn to this person. I felt like this was a connection or a situation in which you felt like inspired by them. They were very much a dreamer or creative. And I feel like Taurus, you, because you're an earth energy, you just felt comfortable to be vulnerable with them in that way, to be in that like dream space with them. Because Pisces, even the King of Wands can be like, they're visionaries, right? But then are they able to make it tangible in the 3D world? So in other words, this is a long-winded answer of saying, if a connection never really came through for you, it's because it was meant to be a dream that was never to be had. You're never meant to have it. It was just something where you could dream together, and it could be a fantasy, but it helped you create that vision of where you would like to be. And you need to let go of that vision of them in it and fill it with someone else. Fill it with someone else. If this is not connected to any type of relationship, this is you leaving behind a certain dream or ambition or vision that you had because it was more depleting and it wasn't, you weren't happy in that past situation. You need to move forward because there's two wands here. There's two separate dreams. There's one that you're holding on to and you're looking at the past. It's connected to the Five of Pentacles, which is abandonment. And then there's one standing behind you on its own. And that one's stronger. That one's the more viable or valid option. What's the final likely outcome here? The Two of Pentacles. Why does the Two of Pentacles always come out when the Two of Wands comes out, or the Two of Swords? Temperance and the Six of Pentacles. So look, if there was a choice here and you're still holding on to that past energy because you're adamant, you're like, I want my person. That is the person that I'm meant to be with, because I still feel like you're holding on to hope here. You're holding on to hope. You're still very much drawn to them. Then it's time and patience. You're almost saying like, okay, well, if I move forward and I choose the more valid or viable option, then this is something where Taurus, let go of that fantasy and build something that's meaningful and solid. A relationship will take time, and relationships don't always start off fiery or passionate. And if there is this expectation, this is not going to be for everyone, Taurus, but if there is this expectation that a connection should start off passionate, that's not always the most stable relationship. It could be boring right now and not as romantic or fiery as you want it to be, but with time and patience, you can really grow into each other. You could grow into love, into a relationship where there's just mutual give and take. Mutual give and take. If this is an expectation of money, I feel like you want to fast forward to being more, having more financial freedom or being more financially stable, but that it's going to take some time. And that having your dream home and aspiring to your goals, it's going to take a lot of time and effort and sacrifice on your part. That's what I have for you. Multiple messages about love and home life and goals and dreams. I'm just getting a Taurus that is heavily manifesting right now. Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Leo, Sag. I have Leo and Sagittarius in here. That's what I have for you, Taurus. What to release? All right, Taurus, that's what I have for you. Moving on to Gemini, the lovers. The lovers, the twinsies. Here we go. Gemini, what do you need to release? What do you need to release? What do you need to release tonight? I'm going to pull the third card for the third house. That is you. 1, 2, 3. Empress is your collective energy. Taurus, Libra. Ooh, 3 major arcanas all coming out. Holy crap. And an Ace of Cups. Look, if you're waiting around for this person to come in and to choose you and to say sorry, release that. Release any type of uncertainty when it comes to someone. If someone is a runner, don't let them, because you are Empress, okay? You welcome abundance in. You welcome abundance of love and good fortune, and you are in a receiving energy. There was a soul tie here. I think there was this restoration of faith when you met this person. Like you believed in love again. And then it quickly came like crashing down. I don't know if this relationship was at a distance from you or you had to travel to each other a lot. And that could have been the reason why you felt like you were always neglected, or you didn't feel like this person showed up for you after a while. Like it started off really strong and super connected. How will you know who this person is? Yeah, look at that. You went from the 6 of Pentacles. So it was feelings were mutual. Things were flowing. Things were going. And then more and more time went on. Again, if it was distance, it just dragged on. And then it left you feeling depleted. So we go from a very giving energy to a depleted energy. If we're not talking about relationships, we're talking about money or career. It's like started off strong, but again, leaving you feeling like broke or depleted, on empty, what the fuck was going on type of energy. And now you're hoping for a new beginning with this person. Maybe we just need to light the fire again. I would like to fall in love with this person again and go back to the honeymoon phase. But this is a message of letting it go. Because the more you try to force things, which that's not what Divine Feminine is about. Divine Feminine is not about forcing things to happen. That's what masculine energy, you need to tap into the feminine, and that is manifesting things in. So with the mentality, almost like waking up. So when people talk about manifesting, it's like waking up and already assuming that you already have that. You already have like the Ace of Cups. You're not asking it for any more. Tell me more about the Ace of Cups. You are expecting an engagement or a marriage or some formal commitment to happen. And if this is not a formal commitment like a marriage, you're expecting this person to come to you to say, here's a key to my home and let's get married. I just want to get married. But it's not happening. So it's saying let go of that expectation. Let it happen the way it's supposed to happen. The Knight of Swords and the Ten of Wands. So yeah, I feel like there's this forced conversation that's happening and it's pushing this person more. It's pushing this person away. So that's what you need to release. High expectations in a situation, in a connection. I have Taurus, Gemini, Aquarius. What's the final likely outcome? What's the final likely outcome for Gemini? Someone wants to say something. I would say that there's a delay in a communication, especially when we're in Mercury and Venus retrograde. So, you know, not that we should subscribe and like beat around the bush or walk on eggshells during Mercury retrograde. Like if you need to say something, then you need to say something, but say it with intention and know that like if you react, if you are reactive, then it is going to come with consequence. So right now during astral energy, you know, with the Mercury retrograde, astrologers always just say, be careful. Be careful what you say. Karma. All right. But that's what I have for you. That's what I have for you, Gemini. Tap into this divine feminine. It's there. All right. All right. Cancer. Let's get into Cancer. What do you need to release, Cancer? Oh. Cancer. During the lunar eclipse, what do you need to release? During blood moon, what are your blood moon messages? 4 cards for the 4th house. That is you. Let's give this one more good shuffle. 4, 4, 4. I like this. Starway healing. Musica. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is your collective energy. Hermit mode. Virgo. That full moon in Virgo. You could be a little irritable today. People are saying things or just getting on your last nerve, then you might be feeling it right now. Not for everyone, not for every Cancer, but I needed to say that because you might just need some space right now. You know, Virgos, they like their me time. When they're feeling agitated and they can't stand people, Virgos can't stand people. That's what you're feeling right now. If you're feeling any type of resentment, if you're feeling like people are not putting your needs first, you are withdrawing. We have the Chariot, Knight of Cups, the Queen of Cups. This is what you need to release. Okay, I need to take a drink, sorry. Okay. There is a feminine energy, no gender, but a feminine energy that you are in love with this person. You're falling in love. There's a Knight of Cups and the Queen of Cups. So I feel like this is a love offer. This could be a love offer. I don't know if it's there's something to do with car, a transportation. Tell me more. Cancer, you're wondering if this relationship is going to turn into marriage for you. Pulled you. I pulled you. You want that happy ending and you're not sure. Gosh, this is like the queen of your dreams. There's a lot of love here. You're willing to make things work, but you're also wondering if this is it for you. Why are you questioning this? Because you're wondering if it will truly make you happy. If it will truly make you happy. Why do you need to release this thought? I think you're confused right now. You're very confused. The King of Pentacles and the Fool. I think what you need to separate right now, Cancer, is the idea of what's in your heart, because you are a water sign and water signs love love. They idealize or idolize people who are very generous with their love. So you are connected to someone who is at a distance from you, but there's some circumstance here where it's like you have some clarity about what's truly going to make you happy. But there's something here where it's just timing is off and it doesn't seem like the right time for you to invest in something. I think you know where you eventually want to be with the Aquarius. I think there's a question of you would like to be more successful, more financially independent, more financially stable before you accept this connection if we're talking about relationships. But right now your relationships are looking good, and there's a lot of love that if you turned around or if you looked around you, there is something that is, and time is fluid, so it's either coming, it's already here, but it has a potential to reach like an engagement. But there's a reason why you're questioning, especially withdrawn, why you're questioning whether this has the potential to move forward. And I think you just need to be honest and real with yourself and release, even though something is good, even though there's a lot of love there, that doesn't mean that it's meant to be the person that you end up with. You're being called to look at your 3D world, your finances right now, your career. That is your focus. So don't lose focus on that. If something doesn't feel right, then something doesn't feel right. You need to listen to your instinct that there are other things that are important right now that have to deal with your home, have to deal with your home instability. And then everything else is going to happen within divine timing. So I do have Virgo, Cancer, fixed signs, Leo, Aquarius. I have a lot of major arcanas. So, I mean, the crappy thing about this is that there is a lot of love. And if I'm talking about connection, there's a lot of love here. Like someone is falling in love. And you almost want to say to yourself, I don't want to get too deep, because then it's going to get in the way of my goals. That's what I have for you. That's what you need to release. Okay. All right. Moving on to Leo. Digital hug, Cancer. Digital hug, my fellow water sign. Leo, what are your messages? For during blood moon, during the lunar eclipse, what are your messages? What are your messages? That might, you know what, Cancer, that might have been the lusting, that femme fatale, where it feels good, but it doesn't mean it's yours right now. Okay, sorry. Just had to end with that. Leo, let's do this. The lions or lionesses. Here we go. Here we go. Ruled by the sun, impacted by the lunar eclipse right now. Our luminaries. What do you need to release, Leo? 3, 4, 5. Oop. 1, 2, 3. I can count. Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords. This is what you need to release. You need to take that sword and you need to just chop away. Be more brutally honest than what you're used to. Actually, you know what? Leos are pretty honest, but they're also, surprisingly, what not a lot of people know about Leos is that they're emotional. They're emotional like the water signs. But this person, they're cutthroat and they don't let their emotions get the best of them. Queen of Swords. That's Gemini energy. Gemini energy. We have the Emperor. This is what you need to you might need to let go of this masculine energy. Doesn't have to be a male, but it could be an older male, kind of like a domineering, someone that's a little bossy pants or likes things a certain way. This is why you need to assert your boundaries, because this person can overstep them. Ooh. What you need to release is an actual person or situation. If this is a job, like a boss even, someone is walking away. You've had a chance to think things through, so you haven't been reactive. It's like these little birdies are whispering in your ear with the Hanged Man. You know those parrots? But see, the thing about parrots is that they often say what they've heard. So it's like gossip. I don't know why I'm getting this. So I feel like it's connected to the Emperor. This is why I feel like the Emperor is bad news, is because this guy likes to release his little birdies, and it's affecting you. It's affecting you right now, Leo. It's like whatever this person, and this, if this sounds like you, listening to the little birdies, then you need to just chop away at those little birdies, because they are whispering nonsense right now, and it's messing with your perspective. That's the thing about the Mercury retrograde, is that that's where miscommunication comes in. Is if you talk to people that mimic things, or they hear things and then they say it, and by the time it reaches you through the grapevine, it's not the actual truth. So it's like you're being disillusioned, or there's some situation where you just this person doesn't have their facts straight, because they're listening to gossip, or they're listening to other people's opinions or perspectives rather than their own. Like, you have a voice of your own. You can make up your own mind, which is what the Queen of Swords is about. I can make up my own mind. I don't have to listen to other people. I don't have to listen to you. And whatever is being said, it's not good. I feel like this is a lose-lose situation. And you kind of reached your limit here with the Nine of Swords. Like, I've had enough of this back and forth type of communication. Tell me more about the Five of Swords. It could be just a matter of releasing toxic energies. The Four of Wands. Okay, so if this is a relationship, especially a romantic relationship, it's impacting it's like impacting your stability. I always say stability. I'm trying to find another word for it, but that's like the best word for when you feel confused, especially confused because of gossip, confused because of other people's noise or their toxic energies. Someone is manipulating a situation and trying to manipulate you so that they can have their way, and it throws you off. It throws off your alignment, and so that you don't, it's that uneasiness that you're feeling about a way forward or planning towards the future. You don't know if this even has, like, you can't find a solution. And fixed signs, as a Leo, fixed signs, you're all about finding solutions. What's the final likely outcome here? We have the King of Wands. There you go. That's you, Leo. The Four of Pentacles. And the Seven of Cups. So yeah, I do feel like if you keep on holding on to these energies, you just need to weed through all those toxic energies and protect your energy. You're really not sure which direction to go. Emotionally, you're feeling unstable or insecure. Like, this is a King of Wands that's insecure, which we don't often find. That's not, so if a King of Wands is feeling not confident, like your ego is bruised, then you're operating on a low vibration. And that's where you bring in the feminine energy to communicate properly, so that you can walk away from situations that no longer align with you, that no longer serve you. There, and then the King of Swords comes in. So I feel like communication is you're going to deal with a lot of situations where you have to have firm communication, and you need to release anyone that doesn't respect what you're coming with now. So yeah, and that's what I have for you. Aries, Pisces, strong. I mean, you have several suits in here. You have fire air and water. But that's what I have for you. That's what I have for you. All right. Moving on to Virgo. Moving on to Virgo. What do you need to release, Virgo? What do you need to release for Blood Moon? Hopefully this phone won't cut out on me. I don't know how much battery I have left on there. Okay. Virgo. 6 cards for the 6th house. That is you. Boo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Page of Swords. Someone wants to say something. Someone wants to say something and is trying to think of a message. You're trying to send a message to someone. Mercury retrograde. Ooh. Throwing off our communication. Could also have some problems with technology too. No, I'm getting that. All right, 5-card spread. Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. Ooh, a lot of queens here. What do you need to release? The ego, the sun, 4 of Cups, the 10 of Cups. Tell me more about Capricorn, the Devil card. So there's a couple of feminine energies, no gender. Oh gosh. We have Pisces, the King of Swords. Your intuition is trying to tell you something about these feminine energies and like who you need to release. There's one person who is potential like fire sign, and this could be you. This could be you trying to embody both queen energies, the queen of confidence, as we like to say, of also intuition. You're confident in yourself because of your strength in your inner voice. How to move forward. You kind of just, you're not a follower, right? And that if this is a person that you're thinking about, then that's how they carry themselves. They carry themselves with confidence. And then there's another person here, and this could also be you with the Queen of Pentacles, because I believe that's Virgo energy. So you're very stable energy, very stable energy. And you're looking down at the King of Swords. Actually, the Queen of Pentacles is looking down at the King of Swords. So I feel like you might be trying to tap into your intuition right now, especially if you're trying to send a message. Like what you need to release is something that you are not saying out loud. You're not saying something out loud, or you're not speaking your truth. And you're ready to reveal something, but it's like I'm getting with the Devil and the 10 of Cups, 4 of Cups, of a people pleaser. Like let go of the tendency to be a people pleaser, to just, you know, like, oh, everything's okay, everything will work out, we'll all be happy, we'll all be one happy family if you're talking about relationships. But it's not. This is a codependent relationship. Whoever these feminine energies are, this is a codependent relationship. Why are you codependent on this person? And that's a trauma response. Virgo, people pleasing. I mean, people pleasing is a trauma response because you don't want to disappoint anyone. You don't want anyone to like feel rejected. Maybe if you felt rejected, or if you felt neglected, if you didn't feel loved, then as you grow up in, you know, into adulthood, you don't want to do that same thing to people. You don't want to make them feel how you felt. This is a codependent energy because, oh gosh, we have the Judgment card. Yeah, so it's just like you don't want to make this person feel like, I mean, to be on the nose, to judge them. Like you don't want to speak up. You almost don't want to reveal how much you know right now. Why is that? I don't know why that's a strong message. Tell me more. It's just this strong message of wanting more emotional validation or emotional connection. You don't want to reveal that. But it was tied to this codependency. So it's like you're holding on to this hope of an emotional connection with this person, that there will be some type of renewal here. And it's not coming because they're not paying attention to it. Like they're not filling your cup. This person will not fill your cup and give you that emotional connection that you need. And yet you're still sticking around. You still haven't said anything to this person. So what you need to release this lunar eclipse is that attachment style to your person, to say what's on your mind, and to give them a chance to love you in the way that you deserve. Bottom of the deck is the Five of Swords and the Ace of Wands. Be careful because, again, I feel like miscommunication will be part of this, but that I feel like there's going to be a false start here. Like someone will try to say whatever they need to say so that we could just like water under the bridge, but not actually fix the situation. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Virgo. I have a Leo, Capricorn, Pisces, Scorpio, possible water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. All right, moving on. I feel like that's what Venus retrograde is too right now, with potential exes coming back or reevaluating relationships, the people that are close to us, and also our 3D world, like what we're investing in, literally investing in. So that's what I have for you, Virgo. Okay, moving on to Libra. Libra. I don't know how those tarot readers stay on for 3 hours because I'm already pooped. Just kills me. And my can feel my intuition waning. But it's almost time for that lunar eclipse happening. So I wonder what's happening outside right now. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is your collective energy. Ooh, you got the Queen of Swords too. Crazy. Just like Virgo. That's not a coincidence. That's not a coincidence. Might be dealing with a Virgo in Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Let's do a 5-card spread. 3 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. Communication with loved ones, with your spouse, romantic partner. The King of Swords. Oh gosh, yes. Communication is going to be a large theme here. Why the Knight of Wands? I feel like you might be head to head with your divine counterpart. With your divine counterpart, the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords you're going to have a conversation. What do you need to let go? There's almost this stubbornness. I feel like I may be talking to a Libra that is married. Or could be going through some spiritual lesson. Feel like this Taurus's Hierophant energy has something to do with the 8 of Wands going to the Knight of Wands. So there's some message here I feel like part of what you need to let go is control. Ooh. Which you don't often have. Maybe it's the opposite message, because Libras, they're amenable. They're amenable. And your overall energy is needing to have this conversation with someone that's close to you. I feel like if this is not a marriage, then this is someone that you trust. This is a loved one. So there's part of it is, you know, protecting your energy, protecting your space, making sure that your voice is heard, but then also being able to, you like need to also be flexible if you want the communication to be mutual. Tell me more about this Knight of Wands. I'm really curious about this Knight of Wands. Okay. I stand with my original message that the Knight of Wands could be, this is someone that is, I don't want to say emotionally immature, but the way they communicate is often, it's like free-spirited or a little careless. They're a little careless. And it's saying to stand up to this energy, like to put him in check almost. Like to take more control over, and if this is not a person, to take over control of your own communication style. I don't know why I'm not connecting to this message, Libra. It's there. It's right there. But it's like someone here doesn't know how to, it's like this immature or playful energy, almost like a child, and you kind of just have to tame them. You know, when you're teaching, when I'm teaching my children how to behave, like there was one time where, like I just spoke to my son about calling his brother names, and I had to be stern with him. And I feel like that's what you have to do during this lunar eclipse, is just be a little more assertive than you're used to. You just want to be playful, and you want things to be lighthearted and almost bring in comedic time or comedic relief during a tense conversation. And this person almost wants to just say, you know, like, I really would like to communicate about the things that are important to us right now, and that joke is inappropriate. Something like that. It's something along those lines, Libra. Where you have to release kind of old patterns in how you communicate, but it's there. It's just sometimes being that emotionally vulnerable scares the shit out of you, especially if this person is the King of Swords. There's something about their energy that's so serious that it scares the shit out of you. You're like, ugh, it almost makes you feel timid, where you have to crack a joke every now and then just to give yourself space to breathe. But the universe is saying lean into it. So that was a really long message. I hope it resonates with someone. So I do have a Leo. I have a heavy air or fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag, Taurus, and a possible air signs, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. All right. Okay, moving on. Moving on to Scorpio. Scorpio, these are your lunar eclipse blood moon messages. Lunar eclipse. All right, Scorpio. I'm going to pull the 8th card for the 8th house. The 8th house. That is you. My tongue needs to be lubricated. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Your collective energy. 9 of Pentacles. Okay. Steady. Slow and steady wins the race. Justice. Queen of Wands. This is what you need to release. Ten of Cups, the Tower. Ooh. Woo, 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 woo. There is this feminine energy. Okay, look. I'm going to talk relationships with you, Scorpio, because you were so attractive. This person was attractive to you. This person you wanted to make babies with. You were happy with them. Or you were almost trying to like make things a little too good. It was like a little too good to be true. That's what the Justice card feels like to me. It's like let's make this as easy as possible because I really like this person. You almost made it a little too easy, and I feel like this person took advantage of that. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting a strong message of someone that took advantage of you, Scorpio. Why do people do that to you? You're such a loving, like when you want to commit to someone, when you want to love up on someone, you're so generous. You have such a generous heart, and you will bend over backwards for the people that you love. But I feel like this person took advantage of that. We do have the Tower. Why the Tower? Why the Tower? And then give me more about this Queen of Wands energy. Yeah, just someone was a little overindulgent. I'm telling you, this person like took advantage of that. Oof. Ace of Swords to the Four of Swords. This Queen of Wands energy could have told you something, could have told you a truth. And it was just, I'm almost getting a feeling of someone wincing from it. Like, oh gosh, that hurts to hear. That hurts to hear. And then there was this breakup. I feel like someone wanted to make themselves happy, or they're like, I'm just not feeling this. Maybe you were more in love with them than they were in love with you. And then we have the Queen of Cups. Is this the past energy? Is the Queen of Cups the same person? This is a different energy. Ace of Pentacles. This could be the relationship. Because of this Tower moment, you met someone else. Like I said, no gender, but you're getting a lot of feminine energies. So I feel like you are more of the masculine, more of the person that is the aggressor or likes to move things along, especially if you're holding the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like you're going to make a love offer to this Queen of Cups. If this is the same person, then they're kind of looking at the Tower card, and there might be another pattern, another cycle of this person that might be more, you might be more in love with them than they are of you, and they will take advantage of that. This is messages that you need to release, or things that you need to release. Overall message is a Death card. Yeah. It's like release this, because release people that take advantage of you. See, Four of Cups. Release people that do this to you, that take advantage of you, that put you on read, that leave you hanging. Gosh. Ugh. I'm not frustrated with you. I'm frustrated at these people. The Hermit card. Ten of Pentacles. Yay. So withdraw, retreat, go back, think about what will truly get you to your end game. And your end game is an engagement, a marriage, building your legacy, having a family. Someone really wants to get married and have a family, but you can't do it with these chicks, these queens that are not at your best interest. They don't hold your best interests at heart. That's what I have for you. I have Aries, Scorpio, potential water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Oh, I do have Scorpio. That's you. That's you. So you will learn from this. Harsh truths. All right, Scorpio, that's what I have for you. That is what I have for you. Moving on to Sagittarius. These are your lunar eclipse blood moon messages. What does Sagittarius need to know? Oh, gosh. That was funky. That was funky. What does Sagittarius need to know? I'm going to pull 9 cards for the 9th house. That is you. Let's go. Let's do this. I want this one. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4 of Swords. Contemplating, Sagittarius. Deep in contemplation. What is that, Libra? You might be contemplating relationships. Libra does have to deal with the relationships, both platonic and romantic. 5 card spread. This is what you need to release. The Star, Aquarius energy. The 2 of Swords. You've sacrificed something. The Hanged Man. Queen of Cups. The 10 of Cups. I feel like, Sagittarius, you've sacrificed your love for a wish, a hope, a dream. Tell me more about the 2 of Swords. And the Hanged Man. Okay, so Sagittarius. I'm getting someone, and this could be why you are in deep meditation, kind of withdrawing, sorting out your thoughts right now, because you've kind of been stuck in this. This is what you need to release. You've been stuck in this indecisive phase in your life where it's kept you from moving forward to the Queen of Cups, to the 10 of Cups. I think you have sacrificed your happiness, you sacrificed your good fortune, you sacrificed a lot of good things to come your way because there was some hope or some dream that you've been holding on to and waiting for it to come. Like, okay, it's going to come, it's going to come. All the while, there could be other things that are right there. They're right in front of you. They're on your doorstep. There's this opportunity. There's this opportunity for you to fall in love, to meet this person that you can open your heart to in ways that you haven't before. Like, I don't know if you've been emotionally vulnerable with someone lately, but I feel like there's almost this like void of emotional intimacy, of being close to someone. And it's not like it's not there. It's the fact that you have been so distracted with something that you've been holding out for. I know people like this. It's like, and this is not to say that like you don't deserve the best. You deserve the best. Like, have faith in your dreams, right? Is the mantra. But there's something here that makes your standards are so high that it makes it unreachable. And the people that do come into your life, you've already set the standard that they can't meet. They can't meet it. So I feel like this strength card of having the courage is kind of to let go of that. Let go of the overthinking, over expectations, the indecisiveness to bring more love into your life, to bring this person into your life. This is Pisces energy, heavy Pisces. And if they don't have Pisces in their charts, this is someone who is just freely loves, can freely love, and is okay with expressing that, and makes you feel like it's okay to express love, to give love. What's the final likely outcome here? We have the Tower and the Death card. So you are going through some type of spiritual transformation here, Sagittarius. Oh gosh, the Two of Pentacles is coming out. I do feel like right now, you could be like between jobs, possibly with this Two of Pentacles, and having to leave something. So a renewal, stepping into a new opportunity. And that could be why you're indecisive right now when it comes to relationships. Like, am I ready? Am I ready to be emotionally vulnerable with someone? If you already have this person in your life, you're kind of wondering if you're ready to commit to them because you're not where you want to be. And again, that's all about like this perfectionism or the standard that this person they can't meet your expectations. That's what I have for you, Sagittarius. I do have Pisces, Leo, Aquarius, Aries, Scorpio, heavy Scorpio. So bring on that transformation. Scorpio is ruled by Pluto and Mars. I haven't checked Mars lately and if it's still in Cancer, which is detrimented. I think it is. And then it transitions to Gemini. So when this direct Gemini, then things will move forward, especially when it comes to communication or technology and things like that. All right, moving on to Capricorn. Cappies, let's do this. Capricorn, what are your lunar eclipse blood moon messages? What are your blood moon messages? Ten cards for the 10th house. That is you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Can I count? Is it too late? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, there you go. Come on. Come on. 6 of Pentacles. Virgo. Also, what is that? Fixed sign of Taurus. Taurus. So Capricorn, you might be questioning your job right now. Okay. Or not questioning. If you're pulling more money in. Could have a financial windfall where you're just steady income. Could be rewarded right now with a promotion. King of Cups. 9 of Swords. This is what to let go, what to release. King of Wands. Oh no. Queen of Cups. Oh gosh. The Queen of Cups and the King of Cups. Divine counterparts, both facing each other. What's in the middle here is, look, these two can be compatible. You two can work things out. You do have a lot of mutual, this is a reciprocal type of, like a synergy that's happening. If we're talking about relationships, we're talking about the people in your life, there is a type of synergy that's happening. But right now it's being interrupted, it's being disrupted. There is a tense conversation that's happening. The Queen of Cups is looking at the King of Wands. This is someone that is a little temperamental. Queen of Cups might have a temper to her. No gender, but it's like what to release. What this person needs to release is this temper. The King of Cups, I feel like you two are all triggering each other right now, Capricorn. This feminine energy is triggering you. You're triggering this person because you're saying things that aren't necessarily true, but Capricorns do have a bite to them. Like, don't piss them off because they will fight you with their words. And you are fighting this person with your words. And like Capricorns, they don't prolong the conversation. They make it short and sweet. They will cut you with their words and then leave you wounded on the ground, wondering what the heck happened. And this person is going to come chasing you down like, what did you say to me? So expect right now that tempers will, for some, tempers will rise, will flare. But y'all need to let this go. So what do you need to let go? Tell me the final likely outcome here. 7 of Wands. You need to let go of defensive. If you're feeling defensive right now, put down that sword. Put down those words, those severe words. 10 of Cups. Oh, see? It's like, remember what's important to you about these relationships. And if it's not a romantic relationship, I feel like this could be loved ones too. Know how to disarm a situation when there's miscommunication going on, when you feel like triggered from this person and you want to say something mean because it will feel good in that moment. But remember how much you love and care about these people in your life. So if those walls are coming up, if you're feeling like retaliatory, then it's just, okay, how can we move past this situation? How can I be a better person, a bigger person about this? It's still going to be hard, you know, it's still going to be uncomfortable. We probably won't resolve things right away. But that's all about conflict resolution. Like, I'm going to use my head and not my heart, because the King and Queen of Cups, they use their hearts, they use their emotions. But what can happen is that you tend to rule or let your emotions override logic and what is actual reality. And that could get in the way of reconciliation. You have the 2 of Pentacles and the 10 of Wands. What could be happening right now is that just people are really tired, especially during a lunar eclipse. Tired of adulting, tired of the everyday life, tired of balancing things in this relationship, in your relationships. So it might be beneficial right now. It's just, you know, how people don't like to go to bed angry. Sometimes you just gotta surrender and maybe go to bed angry so that you could wake up refreshed the next day with a clearer head, a clearer conscience. That's what you need to release, Capricorn. Capricorn. That was a really easy message for you. It was straightforward. But I'm not seeing any tower moment. I'm not seeing you breaking up with people because of this. So it's not a deal breaker. There's still a lot of love here. You're still loyal to this person. You're just getting on each other's last nerve. I have heavy air signs, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, or water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. All minor arcanas too. So I feel like time is fluid. I feel like this might be happening right now for sure. Okay. And it's not something substantial. That's why I say it's not a deal breaker. Okay, last but not least is Aquarius. Aquarius, the rebel of the zodiac signs. Aquarius, last but not least. Here we go. Aquarius. Last but not least, and then we'll end with a collective mantra to release us. This is, ooh, did I cut this? I'm going to pull the 11th card for the 11th house. That is you. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11. 5 of Wands. Uh-oh, Aquarius. Throwing bows right now. Throwing bows. You might be embroiled in war. And I don't know. This could be internal too, but we'll see what happens in your 5-card spread. The star is coming out a lot. Aquarius is coming out a lot. 3 of Wands, 9 of Cups. This is what you need to release. Why is something at a distance from you? 3 of Cups. Ooh, there's something here where you are at a distance from something, from like a dream. Third party energy too. You're all confused. You want to come forward to, might be a person, might be somewhere where you want to be, but you kind of can't. I feel like Aquarius, sometimes you get into these situations with a third party, if they're already, if this is truly third party and they're already committed to someone else or committed to another location, even like there's some interference in this connection, and you want to believe that things are going to be okay, and you kind of like just pour your all into it. You pour your all into it, and you are this loyal lab, but it's saying to release it, because in the end it only confuses you even more. But you're kind of stubborn when it comes to, like, if you really like someone, if you really love them, once you have your eyes set on someone, you go for it. You go all in. But for the most part, you're pretty independent. I'm getting someone that likes to travel a lot, and so it doesn't leave time for you to have a solid relationship. I feel like this is a dream that you've always had if you're not traveling to travel the world. This could also speak to like the end of a cycle. Tell me more about this Aquarius energy. What you need to release. There's a strong message here of like not always knowing the answer, and that could put you at odds in this relationship, in relationships. Tell me more about the Five of Wands. Okay, it's saying here that there's Aquarius that is, that might be in conflict with the people around you or with someone around you, and you're needing to be more patient with how this situation turns around for you, especially if it's connected to this person in a third party. You want something to happen, and it's just not happening on the time, on your time. The Four of Wands, the Page of Swords, Ten of Pentacles. Ooh wee, you really want this person. I feel like you want to marry this person. I feel like you want to have that talk with this person, but it's just not there yet. It's not there for them. And it's saying, like, release this illusion that you have about your relationship. Yeah, that's what I'm getting for you. I don't know. This message is a little sparse for me, Aquarius, about what you need to release. It's like, I don't know if it's releasing this connection as much as it is releasing the expectation for an answer, or the expectation to arrive at an answer, or for you to move in together. There's something along the lines of that, like, I want this person to marry me, and I want them to move in, and I want us to be closer together, but we can't, and it's really confusing, and why can't this just happen now? But it's saying, like, pump the brakes, give it time, give this time to work itself out. And if you haven't met this person already, this is someone that's on the way in the next few days, weeks, things like that. But I am getting an Aquarius that's like ready, that's ready to move into the next phase in a relationship. And this person is not ready yet. The roles can be reversed, of course. So that's what I have for you, Aquarius. I have Sagittarius, Aquarius, fixed signs. That's Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, and Cancer. All right. That's a wrap. All zodiacs, what you need to release. I'm going to end this with the bottom of the deck mantra. Sleep well, get some rest. It's time to take action. New moon in Aries. New moon in Aries. So as soon as we've released what we needed to release, now we're ready. We have that added energy to take action. Next steps forward. All right, I'll leave it there. Thank you for watching. I'll see you later.